Hi folks, I'm Chris Vallillo from Orphan Instruments, and today I am here with our latest project, a late 1920s Harmony-built Supertone Aero guitar. Now it's called that because of the bridge shape. You'll see it kind of looks like it is designed like an aeroplane. Most people generally call these Lindberg guitars, and they say that the bridge was a tribute to Charles Lindbergh first crossing the Atlantic Ocean by airplane. Unfortunately, they announced the production and advertised this guitar before Lindbergh even took off. Now, there was a major contest going on at the time, a $25,000 prize for the first person to fly from New York City to Paris, and that was the inspiration for the guitar. Lindbergh just happened to be the guy who was the first one there. Now, this guitar was in really bad shape when I got it. It has a number of very unusual features. The Aero guitars tended to be some of Harmony's nicer guitars. Many of them have all kinds of bling and are koa. This one is mahogany with a spruce top. It has a lovely red-based sunburst on it. It has the original tuners, original fingerboard, nut, frets, bridge, pickguard. I did replace the end pin with a vintage one from my collection. Now, what's unusual about this particular instrument is that it is a round hole archtop guitar. Very uncommon. I have seen a few examples of those, but never one in this particular line. Now, I have since then found a couple more examples online, and they are indeed designed to be archtops. It's a pressed archtop, but the really unusual feature is that it has literally no bracing inside the guitar. None at all. There were cloth strips that were glued to the back and also to the front to reinforce the wood, but there was no structural stability other than that. Now, it's a fixed bridge with a through-the-pin top, so the string tension gradually over the years destroyed the guitar, and not only did it collapse, but it collapsed inward. Instead of being an arch top guitar, it was actually concave when I got it. I pulled the neck, took off the top, since most of the structural work would have to take place there, and then I laid it on a concave sanding dome, and I put window weights in there and gradually began to get that arch to come back into its original shape. That took about a month. And while that was happening, I glued up the back split, and I was able to use a contour gauge to copy the curve of the back. I put that onto a series of braces. I used 3 braces across the back, 3 braces across the top, all specifically designed to reinforce but support that very gentle arch top to this guitar. It finished it all off with quite a bit of hand polishing, using a French polish to bring that finish back to a gorgeous shine. I mean, this is just a really beautiful guitar. But the best part is how it sounds. I was very surprised when I first strung this up and started to play how rich the sound is and how full the sound is. I've heard someone describe this guitar as having a very airy tone, and I could see that. There's a warmth from the mahogany, a real deep woody sound to it, but a real clarity and brilliance on the high end. Now, this is not a guitar I would suggest for bluegrass style playing, but it would work great for something like old time playing and Carter style playing. Oh, and it's got gorgeous sustain. Just rings forever. But where this really, really shines is as a finger-style guitar. Now, this has a V profile, very common for guitarists of the 20s and 30s era. The neck is slightly wider than I'm used to. I play a Collings OM3 as my main guitar. So I'm guessing that the neck width is a little wider than 1 3/4. But it is surprisingly easy to play on. And I've put a lot of time on this guitar since I first strung it up. Let me give you a little example of finger-style playing on this. And it is a very light, articulate, easy to play, easy to hear guitar. Really beautiful tone quality to it. I'll be offering this guitar for sale on reverb.com. And you can find it by simply going to reverb.com and using their search bar to look for Orphan Instruments. 2 words, both capitalized. That'll bring up every instrument I currently have for sale on their website. So I hope this proves to be of interest to you, and keep an eye out for the next one coming down the road.